These fast-moving wildfires are really nothing like we've ever seen. So many more homes are being destroyed by them. It's important that we let residents know as quickly as possible the status of their home.
Today what we're doing is we're assessing the damage post-fire on the LNU Lightning Complex. We're assessing each and every structure for percentage of damage in the overall area for the vast scope of the damage within that area. My role is to guide and direct the entire team, as well as set up all the technology. The technology that we're utilizing is an application called the Collector app. We utilize tablets or we use cell phones that can collect that data. Once the data is collected by the field collectors, when we have so many teams working out on an incident, what we do is we order additional collectors to come into the incident to what we call the CQI process, where we're doing quality control and really scrubbing that data. Sometimes we bring a team in that is housed out of Sacramento and they kind of run all the fires because we run out of collectors.
What you see in here is what we call our quality control of the data. Our personnel are going through all the data points that are collected by the field DINS teams, and they're looking at the point location, they're looking at all the attributes and making sure they're filled out completely and accurately. They're looking at the photograph that's taken of the structure and making sure it's a good quality photograph. And then if they find a discrepancy in the data, then they flag that record, and the inspectors out on the incident, wherever that is throughout the state, can see that there is a discrepancy with a record.
Symbology will drop on the map that the collectors in the field can see. They can come back then and look at that data and fix it while they're in the field.
The data can be collected in real time, in which case when they save the record, it goes into the database, and here in this room, they'll be able to see that point and do a quality control on it right away.
We want to get that information out as quickly as possible so that the resident knows and doesn't have to wait for a long period of time. They know whether their house is there, whether their house is damaged or destroyed. And it's also very important because it goes to the county EOCs, Emergency Operations Centers. We collect data that OES and FEMA really need to be able to provide assistance to the residents and to that county because of the impacts. The quicker we can get our teams in here, the faster we can get those data points to the EOCs, the quicker we can get assistance to the local jurisdiction as well as the public.
CAL FIRE is leading the way in this. CAL FIRE is one of the first ones that developed this process, and we've been assisting other agencies in training their personnel and building their IT infrastructure and GIS infrastructure to be able to take this on within their jurisdictions.
In the last couple of years, we've collected a significant amount of data with just the sheer number of structures that have been damaged and destroyed on wildfires across California. These fast-moving wildfires that we've been experiencing over the last several years are really nothing like we've ever seen, and that's why so many more homes and so many more structures are being destroyed by them. All that data we're now able to really analyze and determine the effectiveness of some of our building codes. And in even just the last couple of years, we've been able to make some modifications to our building codes to ensure that our standards, our construction material requirements are really the most stringent in the nation to ensure that we do our best to reduce the number of structures destroyed on wildfires.